know that concern is the right word. My point of emphasis with our players is just, I just want us to be the hardest working team on the court every time we take it. I want us to be the most competitive, play with the most energy. Those are things we can control. And if we do that, then I like our chances every night.
You all beat Troy twice. How do you feel you match up with them this time?
Well, you know, Troy is I mean, they're going to be playing at home. You know, I have this amazing ability to end up playing the host team on their home court. I don't know how many times that's happened through my career, but it's a bunch. And so they'll come out with a lot of energy, and they'll probably play as well as they played over here in that setting. But you know, physically, I think it's a great matchup for us. You know, I think Troy plays really hard. I think they're well coached. I think they defend at a pretty good level. But they sometimes struggle physically at the net, finishing plays against us because we're a pretty physical team. And so hopefully we can make that continue to happen for 3 more sets.
You know, I actually asked Coach the other night about the regular season championship. He said it had been a little bit of a struggle this year. But now going into this postseason, do you guys feel like you're peaking at the right time?
I think we are. We've been having great practices since, I don't know when, a couple weeks now, and I feel like our team is really coming together and we're doing great, and our practices are really competitive now, and it's so much fun, and I couldn't ask for like a better end of my senior year.
You have a pretty good chance to break the big record.
I sure hope she does.
Yeah. What would getting a record like that mean to you?
It would mean a lot, especially since I just heard Travis say that he didn't think it would ever be touched, and just knowing that I might break it maybe in the first set against Troy, or at least in the match against Troy, is a really big deal to me personally, because I don't know if you saw me as a freshman, but I was not the player I am now, and I was really mental, and I just feel like it gives me confidence to like even go outside of volleyball and move on in my future.
Paige, do you feel like you guys have put yourself in a position to get an at-large bid in case you don't win that tournament championship?
I think we have. We've played a great schedule preseason. We've played a lot of really competitive teams, and the conference has been good because everyone has improved in the conference. So I think we have a pretty good chance.
You all are both seniors. What would kind of cap your careers here with another Sun Belt tournament win? What would that mean to you all?
To me, it would mean it would mean a lot just to end with another conference championship, and knowing if we do get the win on Saturday or even Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, like we would for sure go to the NCAA, and I think it'd be really cool to say that my class in particular has been to the NCAA for 4 years in a row, and I don't think that's ever happened.
No, that would be a first. There aren't many firsts left in our program with the success that we've had over the last decade, but this would be the first group of kids to play in 4 NCAA tournaments in their 4-year career, and that would make it a pretty special one.
The same question that Chad asked Paige. Do you feel like you guys have done enough to get an at-large stumble?
Well, I think we've done all we can do. Whether it's enough or not will be somebody else's decision. You know, we've gone out and played as ambitious a schedule. I mean, you can look back. You know, we opened with at Purdue and USC, and followed that up with Ohio State and Florida State. And you know, and then went and played, or had our home tournament here where we had Virginia and an Ohio team that was ranked, and then went to preseason top 25 Dayton in the 4th weekend. I mean, we didn't take any weekends off, and you know, we're 27-5, and you know, 4 of those losses are to teams that were in the top 25, and we have a win at Purdue, which looks really, really good on our resume, as they're been in top 25 all year long. And so, you know, that'll ultimately be somebody else's decision, but I know we haven't feared playing anybody, and we've gone out and done everything that we can do. And you know, they start talking about you know, you got to go play people, and you need to get significant wins, and you know that you can't control your conference schedule. And we've tried to go out and do everything that any committee ever asks that you do, and we sit here 27-5 at the end, and so I got to think that's a pretty strong case.
How's this team right now compared to last year's group right around this time?
That's a really good question. I hadn't spent a lot of time on that. Every year is just such a new group for me. You know, I will tell you, I kind of echo what Ashley says. For a lot of the year, as you guys know, I've been frustrated at times with the level of which, you know, I feel like a lot of times we've gotten by on margin of error in terms of talent, and that's not how I like to operate. But I really feel like over the last 2 or 3 weeks, we're playing better than we've played all year. And you know, even in Friday night's match against South Alabama that got extended, you know, with a 5-set win, I saw things from an effort standpoint and an energy standpoint that I think are going to serve us well. And so, you know, I'm confident with this group going in. You can't have more experience than these kids have playing in conference tournaments. I mean, they've been to the Sun Belt Championship match all 3 years they've been here. And so that's, you know, and there's nothing that replaces that experience. And, you know, the moment won't be too big for them when we get down there. And our kids will come out ready to play. And if somebody knocks us off, it'll be because they deserve to do it, because our kids are going to go out and represent themselves well.